Hi, I'm Ben, I like Kill Team, and I want to talk about it. Alright, a lot of really cool things are happening in the Kill Team world lately. One of them being something we'll talk about in a different video coming out in just a few days, fingers crossed here, is the Intercessor's Kill Team. A brand new Kill Team. Not only does it look decent and fun, it's free for everybody to download online. That's very cool, coming in a different video, but today I want to talk about Kill Team Into the Dark. I just watched the bat rep that they put out on Warhammer Plus, and spoiler alert, I'm super excited, and I do have a few thoughts, and just a few things that I wanted to say and talk about. And maybe you'll agree or disagree, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, first off, it's all super awesome. The teams are cool, the terrain is cool, the rules look to be pretty cool. I think it's a lot of good things. I think a lot of good things are happening for Kill Team right now, and I don't see enough. I see people talking about being excited. I don't think enough people are talking about the good things that I think this all means for Kill Team. So, let's shall. All right, let's talk teams, shall we? Let's start with Kroot. Really cool, really thematic. GW has been really nailing the thematic side of rules for teams since the launch of Kill Team, and also in 40K, the codex is coming out and stuff. It's like, really, man, this feels like it's supposed to feel. With Kill Team, Space Marines kind of didn't feel right, but seems to have been fixed. So that's cool. Stuff like that makes me think, okay, maybe things are headed in a better direction than we think. Maybe we're going, things are going where they should be going, right? I think this means good things. I think that we're seeing, all this continued trend of really thematic rules and really accurate, feeling, like fluff stuff in there is a really good sign that they're paying attention to some of this stuff. I know we give them a lot of crap. I know it, and well deserved much of the time. I think this is just a good sign to see this trend continued into this season of Kill Team Into the Dark, and also in the 40K stuff. That's cool. Aside from pricing, I think we're going in the right direction, aside from pricing. On the continued good trend that I think, that good direction that stuff is headed in, they just released a free new Kill Team, an Intercessor Kill Team. Now, let's be honest. It's free. It's going to get a lot of people into the game, right? There's never a wholesome reason behind something that a company like this does, because they're trying to make money. We all know that. But I think this means good things, and I hope it means more free teams, because more free teams mean, the goodwill that they will build up by releasing more free stuff. I think will build more, long-term customers, and they'll make up the loss for a few white dwarfs that a few of us bought and the rest of us just, found online somewhere. So, good stuff, I think. Alright, are you there? After all of that GW shilling, that I'm sure that will be called in the comments, back to Kroot. And they look good, man. There's like a heavy weapon on there. There's like a bowcaster style weapon. There's a duelist, which seems to do some real work. Some really cool equipment. I really can't wait to see the full list of equipment for both teams, because it looks like there's some really useful stuff. Because let's be honest, let's just say, a lot of kill teams may have good operatives, good rules, but then you get slapped with like super crappy equipment, and that really sucks. Equipment is a super important detail. It's a really important part of a good kill team recipe, and some teams, are lacking that recipe. In this team, for Kroot, you got meat. You have like a limited, it's limited, but it's like an AP round, armor-piercing round for a Kroot rifle, Kroot pistol, or dual Kroot pistols, so that's cool. It just seems like a lot of really cool, useful stuff. For Navy, they have like a stim pack, which gives you +1 wound, and it's like just 1 equipment point, so that's pretty dope. Like, really cool, useful stuff. And something, I know I'm ranting about equipment right now, but something that is sorely lacking in many kill teams is a 1 EP piece of equipment, because oftentimes you'll end up with 8 or 9 points and nothing else to spend it on. So big love and appreciation for the 1 EP equipment stuff out there. Cool, looks good. I like it. The bird guy looks, from what I've seen, to be just a little bit underwhelming. I don't know that for sure, but his bird seems to be a little I just don't quite know what he does, but it seems a little lackluster. But he can give an APL within 6 inches, and that's, ever useful, super useful. So at least he has that at the very minimum. I think you would take him for that. Even if it was just the extra APL that he can shift around, I think you take him just for that. That's cool. Kroot Hounds, I think in the bet rep, I don't think we got to see much Kroot Hound action, but I would hope they're still fast like in the Compendium with an 8-inch move. Don't know. That's all we saw on those guys. But it's really cool stuff. Kroot looked great. Like I said, my brother Sam is super happy, and I can't wait to get him and paint him up for him. So Kroot looked good, man. Good job. You guys did Kroot right, finally, after 20 years. And then, oh mama, the Imperial Navy. I am so pumped for the Navy. I know you're all sick of human teams. Sorry, not sorry. I love them, and I think this team is great. I mean, like, NIDS players are out there like, come on, where is the NID team? Where's the Grey Knight team? I know there's some folks out there who are, like, really hurting right now. But just be happy for me, can you? Instead of being sad for yourself, can you just be happy for me on this one? I would really appreciate that. Thanks so much. I think they look great. I think they look really good. Shotguns everywhere with a good up-close range and just a pitiful long-range profile. But that's fine. They want to be up close anyways. There is a human with a chain fist. That is the coolest thing in the world that can tear holes through the walls. He's like, some kind of breacher, or I don't know. But it's dope. It's super dope. Love that. Anytime a human has a power fist, it just does something for my soul. I love that. There's a guy with an axe. Love a big axe. I'm a sucker for a dude with an axe and a dude with a power fist. Dude with a shield. Also sucker for a dude with a shield, a breacher guy with a shield. I'm just pumped, dude. I'm super, super pumped. I will be turning them into Vostroyan Void Shrikes, which is like there's not a ton out there on them, but it's like a branch of the Vostroyan military that is focused on, like void conflict, and so they have more protective masks. And I think the Navy helmets, which are like basically just like a like a big, just chunky helmet, will look really good with some Vostroyan fur on top. So looking forward to that. What else? Let me know in the comments whether you're more excited for Kroot or Navy. Or if you're that NID player out there who's like, where the freak are my NIDs, dude? If that's you, please let me know in the comments, and I'll agree with you. But I think both the teams are very cool, and something old, something new, something old that is made new. I don't know. It's cool, and I think it's gonna be good for the game. There you go. And I'm curious to see how they will do on open boards. I think they'll do okay. I think Kroot will be a better open board team, but the Navy might struggle a little bit. But, we'll see. I don't know. All right, now let's talk terrain. I love it. Long story short, I love it. I love Space Hulk. You love Space Hulk. We all love Space Hulk. Everybody loves Space Hulk. And it's just looks really good, man. I think what's something that is nice about this terrain is that if you could probably spend a week, you could probably spend weeks painting this terrain and make it look amazing, or you could take a big, makeup brush and just give it a good dry brushing. I think it'll still look good, which is probably what I'll be doing. So I think it looks great. I love the rules. A few weeks ago, or maybe a week ago, I forget. Time is just a construct. On my Kill Team podcast that I co-host with my good buds Russ from GFN and Reese from Threes to Wound, we were talking about this and thinking about, okay, one of the articles alluded to being able to punch holes in the walls, and so fingers crossed that Meltas will be able to punch holes through. But I love the current rules about the Navy has about their breachers, so they're made to breach through these walls. That's super cool. But here's one thing that I am a little bit concerned, but I hope this would be a huge disappointment if they didn't have this locked down. But there has to be some sort of like generic rules for previous teams who don't have any shenanigans built for Space Hulk play to be able to get through walls. Like maybe all Meltas can cut through walls. Cool. All Power Fists can punch through walls. Cool. Like stuff like that, right? Or maybe certain teams, I would think every team would need something to help them get around in the Space Hulk. I'm not sure if Kroot have anything. Maybe they don't. Maybe that's just what the Imperial Breachers or the Imperial Navy has, is that they are the ones who can punch through walls, and that's their thing. And I don't know. I forget if Kroot have that. I guess they don't. Who knows? But I think there needs to be some rules like, all right, this style of weapon can punch through. If you have maybe like if you have armor piercing, you can punch a hole in this wall. I don't know. And for just the rules department in general of what we've seen in this bat rep, really cool. Doors are confirmed to be 1 action point to open, but it doesn't like obstruct your movement. You can move through it, but it will cost you 2 AP to move and open, which is pretty cool. I wonder if you can move and close. I would hope so. That would be pretty cool. Like if you're a 3 APL model, you can like, just like bam, and then dash out and close the door. That feels pretty cool. So this is good. That's going to change. I mean, that's a whole new way of playing, right? Very arena, right? Opening doors and that kind of stuff. But this is a whole new style of play, and will really change, change the strategy of this kind of stuff. Because now you need, you either need extra bodies to open doors, or you need the APL to be able to open doors and not have it, ruin your activations and stuff. So, really cool. And I'm really interested to see how this works out. Just really interested and excited. Also, there are some changes to indirect weapons. So, like, grenades, instead of being 6 inches, I think are now 3 inches or something like that. I don't quite know exactly what they mean yet, but I know there are some changes for the close quarters and having the ceilings and stuff like that, or at least thematically the ceilings. And so, also Blast and Splash and Torrent now have lethal 5 up if it's within 3 inches or something. I don't know. I need to go back and watch again. But I know there are some changes there for the close quarter stuff. Looks cool, man. Looks cool. And then the biggest change that I think we've seen in the whole thing is a new action that is available to models. And what I am going to guess is only a close quarters confined situation, because what it's called guard. And what you do is it's sort of like a pass, but it's not a pass. It's like a hold, right? So you move and then you guard. And so what that does is you stay there, and you get to sort of make a delayed overwatch action is maybe how I describe it. So what it seems to be is, so you post up, let's say you post up in a corridor, there's nobody down there. You walk up, you guard, right? So you're just sort of like looking around. And then if somebody moves into your line of sight, you get to shoot them. But you get to shoot them for one worse ballistic skill. So it's like a different way to do overwatch a little bit. So it's just super helpful in this situation where you have all these different corridors, and it's like, well, I don't really know what to do with this extra APL, but now you can like lock down a corridor and say, I dare you to move, Kroot Hound, and then, blast them with your multi-las or whatever it's called. There's a particular name for it. And so really cool. That's the biggest game changer. I don't think it will be in regular Kill Team, because like if you're on an open board and just somebody moves, boom, you get to take it. Like this seems a little too like open-ended. I feel like it'll be just for the close quarters, but who knows? But it's huge, and it's another reason why I think we see things moving in the right direction. This is not a new mechanic. This is something that's been around for years in war games, but Games Workshop is just starting to incorporate it, right? So it's with Kill Team, you have a lot of these sort of modern mechanics, at least modern for wargaming mechanics. You have alternating activations, huge game changer. This guard thing, huge game changer. So I think this is a really good sign that Games Workshop is either listening to us, or they've had this plan like 2 years in advance, whatever it is. But it's a good sign, because the game needed something like this, I think, especially for close quarters combat. Let me know what you think. I think it's massive change and a good change. And I think it just means good things. Let me know what you think. All in all, I think it looks really good, man. I'm super excited. I want to know more details. I want to get my hands on it. I want to be able to play it whenever it comes out. But it looks pretty cool, I think. Something else I like that, if you don't want to buy this box and buy this terrain, this is probably pretty easy to either DIY or buy some, STLs or something, or print it, or find it being sold in another format. Because all you need is walls. All you need is, less than 1 inch thick walls, or 1 inch, whatever. Like something that just bunch of walls that you can arrange, and you have an Into the Dark setup, and I think that's really cool. Because this stuff, tends to be expensive. That's one reason, or one area that Games Workshop is not heading in the right direction is price. It's too expensive, and so I think this will be really, really easy to either DIY or find a third-party solution that will look and work great. A hot take that I have that might actually not be that hot. Feel free to roast me for it in the comments if you think it's wrong or stupid or not that hot. I think that the teams that are really good right now probably still going to be really good in Into the Dark. Like, you know, a big question was, is this going to change the meta? Is it going to turn the meta on its head? Is it going to, I think, like, you know, I think Vet Guard with 14 bodies, still going to be really good. Even with a grenade nerf, I think they're going to be really good in this, you know, to be able to 14 bodies to open doors, blast you, swarm the board. I think that's still good. I think, like, Novitiates being, they want to be up close. They want to make you mad with faith points. They want to shoot you with really scary flamers. Flamers being better. I think they're going to do, like, really good. They're not like they need the help. I think they're still going to be excellent. Pathfinders might be one that might suffer a little bit more just because of their lack of close combat options. I don't know that. I don't really know much about Pathfinders. I hate them. That's a strong word. I don't love them. And so I don't know a ton, but I feel like it might mess with them a little bit. But, you know, with Marker Lights, it might, you know, be just, I don't know, can you shoot through? I don't know. Tau confuse me. That's just what I have just figured out on camera, is that Tau confuse me. Wormblade will be, I think, will have their day in the sun here. Their cult ambushed, you know, uprising day in the sun here. You know, more power, you know, stick it to the man. I think with their, was it writhing ingress, I believe, and just shotties everywhere, shotguns everywhere, and dude, the Keller Morph will just destroy on this board. Holy crap. Like dropping a writhing ingress token and just like, boom, I'm here to party, and I'm a cowboy, and everybody in this room is dead now. And Locust, like, boy, Wormblade are gonna have fun, I think, on this board. Feels like they do really well. Yeah, oof, Wormblade, very cool, super cool. Legionaries too. I feel like Legionaries will be able to kick some butt here. And not like they haven't been kicking butt on open boards, but just with that added, boom, here I am, a 4 APL heavy gunner to kill everybody in this room, you know, is good. Or, 4 APL, what could you do with 4 APL? Move through. So move, open, shoot, close. Move up to the door, open the door, shoot, close the door. Ooh, does that work? We don't know if that works. We don't know if you can open and close the door in the same activation. Who knows? But it sounds cool. This is all pretty exciting and pretty dope, I think. I'm just really happy with what I've seen, and I think that the game is moving in a really solid direction. And I love it. So I think that's about all I have, all my thoughts. I just think it all looks good, and I'm excited for the changes that this will kind of force in play style and in teams and in list building. Like flamers, are we all taking flamers now? Do all you idiots and this idiot need to go out and build flamers for all of our teams now? Who knows? Are you the smart one? Did you build flamers already because you foresaw this coming and you thought, I'm gonna make those idiots look dumb and I'm gonna build flamers? They're all gonna laugh at me, but one day flamers will be good. Were you that person? Because if so, I applaud you, and I'm gonna go build some flamers after I'm done here. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think about all this stuff. Let me know if you think it's cool, if you think it's dope, if you think it's lame, if you think I'm an idiot, let me know. And that's going to do it, guys. So thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and being so nice and cool. Cool and nice? I forget. On the internet. If you like the channel, you can pick up some merch on Teespring, and the link's below. If you want to be the coolest and nicest person on the planet, you can support the Patreon. Link down in the description. And you can find me on Instagram at Brothers Tabletop. You can join our really wholesome Kill Team community on Discord in the description below. Thank you guys so much for liking. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I'll catch you later.